What's going on, everybody, yo? Thought just came to my head, man. And I don't know. Lately, I've just been seeing a whole bunch of things about the dating world and all this other shit, and how a lot of men, have issues with a woman that's working. And I'm like, oh, fucking Christ, here we go again, yo. Don't mind me. I'm in my backyard, just chilling and shit, man. Just trying to enjoy this sun while I can for a little bit. But let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. I've been thinking, it literally just came to my head. So, in regards to why feminism started, and this is basically a continuation of my post that I posted up um, some time ago. In regards to Caucasian women, right? They was obviously, suffering abuse, because of their slave master ass husbands, control, you name it. And pretty much it was, men didn't allow them, like, yo, you gonna stay home. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be, coming out here. So as, time went along, wars came. And of course, thousands and millions of lives was being lost. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, somebody had to take care of home, right? So women took care of that shit easily, no problem, yo. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, but I would think that they would want to escape from, the control and abuse that they receive at home, right? So with that in mind, because of the abuse and how energy is being exchanged and everything, now all that abuse is now within those same women, right? And they didn't heal, because if they did, we would have been going through the shit that we're going through right now, right? So the crooked motherfuckers that's in charge, that's calling all the shots, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, all them, they figured that they could capitalize off of this, so they devised, a movement, which is, the feminism, women's lib, and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So the first wave, I'm with it. First of all, no decent, humble, genuine, good, hardworking man is going to tell his woman, yo, you're going to stay home. Like, no, more than like, I promise you, we're going to be like, yo, if you want to work, that's fine. We're not going to stop you. Who the fuck are we to tell you what to do with your life? We're not going to do that shit. But because of those women, those group of women that did not heal, right? Now they have this mentality thinking that, they don't need a man. I could do this by myself. And keep in mind that while they was going with that same abuse at home, with their slave master ass husband and their descendants, they had children. And that trauma that they received passed right along to their kids. Right? And that's the reason why it's called generational curse. You know what I mean? So the Rockefellers, their sole purpose was to divide the family and tax women, because you can't tax stay-at-home mothers, and to indoctrinate kids on how to think by sending them to schools. Because you gotta remember, how at one point in time we used to raise kids was mainly at home. But so don't get it confused that, oh, I don't like women working all this, because I already know this. I can already sense that shit. I can feel that shit from the moment I post things like this, man. In regards to the movement of women, you know what I mean? They feel that and tell women what to do. Like, no, I just would like people to understand why things are the way they are right now. You know what I mean? So with those, like I said, with those group of women that never healed, they pass that trauma along to their kids, and then their kids, end up, getting into a marriage or relationship they didn't heal, and it's been passed and passed and passed along. Hence the reason why, like I said, what we have here now. So I don't think the problem was never feminism at all. But I'll go deeper than that. It's from the trauma that those women, received at home. Gotta tell you right now, what people call it, the natives, the aborigines. We never had no problem with our women working. We don't care, because we understand that we are trying to live a peaceful and happy life for the rest of our time that we are on this earth. You know what I mean? And and that's the goal, to maintain the peace and happiness, especially in our home and in our lives. But the problem is with those group of women that had that trauma and never healed. They went along and pretty much went to the native people of that land and basically fed them into a lie, saying that, hey, you're a man, is treating you like this, and and all that other stuff. But so now those native people of that land has now been indoctrinated into a narrative, that have nothing to fucking do with them. This is why I said, yo, feminism had nothing to do with fucking, black people, brown people, aborigines, natives. It had nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with us. So that's what I've been thinking about. It's not so much of the problem with feminism, but the fact that, to take into consideration is that these crooked motherfuckers that's above, that's calling all the shots, capitalize on the fact that these women were abused, and they figured that they could, profit from off of that. And look what's going on now. Something that it's something I've really been thinking about, honestly. You know what I mean? But like I said, this is by no means, take shots, at anybody, man or woman, doesn't matter, But let me know what y'all think, man. Peace and love, man. I'm out of here, yo.